Hey there, guys, what is going on? Slappy here, playing some more Creativers on the Creatinators server. Remy D's on. Very cool. Anyway, today we are working on our train station some more, and I want to get some progress done today. I want to get a roof on this place. I want to get a roof. I want to get a roof. I want to get a roof. I'm just going to fill this in for now. I know where this is, I think. I know where this is, right? Yeah, it's right here. Anyway, a lot of great feedback off the last episode. You guys seemed to... Yeah, you know, the roof was okay. Decent feedback. You guys seemed to really like Remy's robot. I also didn't realize it was a chest, which is kind of cool. I am curious if there's anything in it. Oh, there's all kinds of salt. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool. So a lot of you guys alerted me that that was a chest. A lot of salt rock. Very cool. Anyway, yeah, today we're gonna make some progress. I want to first things first, get a roof on this place, and I still don't know quite what I want to do. I do want this to carry on at least a little bit. The slope here. At least a little bit of a carry-on, you know what I mean? I had sort of an idea here. Let me see if I can do it. I was thinking maybe we could carry it to this line here and bring this straight across and then do something with this side of the roof. Perhaps is an idea that could work. Let's see if I have enough to... Ooh, it'll be close. It'll be close. But yeah, I was thinking maybe if we bring the roof to this point that I'm standing on. Right there, beautiful. Maybe somewhere around here we can do a little bit of dips, a little bit of dupes, a little bit of beeps, and a little bit of boops. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to say that any more than you wanted me to. Yeah, so let's go down and see how that looks. Sorry, I've jumped right into build mode. I'm trying to get a lot of work done today, you know what I mean? I think that could be alright, and then we'll do something different back there. We're going to have the big display. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I need to make a bunch of glass. I was prepping between episodes. Boy, it all takes a long time, right? I had to cook iron, make iron slabs, iron rods, make a bunch of glass. It just adds up. It just adds up, I tell you. So anyway, I'm just going to get going here. Right off the bat, I'm going to get going and just see how much we can get built. Built. Just grab all of it. Let's just grab all of it. We need... I'll bring the blue as well, just in case I want to throw in some blue in the roof, which I do. I know I do. Yeah, we're going to get the roof done, and then probably some interior decorating, which could be kind of fun. Roof building a little bit. Just sort of different sections. I decided to do the rotated on this side. So it's the smaller windows in this odd section here, and I think that kind of fits it. I don't want these to all be glass, though, because I think that would be way too overpowering. So we're going to have to work out something here. Yeah, I'll keep working, do some more. It's coming together, though. It's looking pretty good. We are starting to get the shadows, so I think next thing might be lighting. That's one thing I was a little worried about. Once you put on glass, it doesn't actually let light through, right? So you still get shadows and weird things, so we're going to have to do lighting fairly soon. But yeah, I think we're well on our way to a pretty good roof. I'm doing it in sections and sort of stopping, looking back, making sure it sort of fits. So far, pretty good. Pretty good. I'd like to get a little bit of blue in there somewhere. Yeah. I decided to use a little bit of shape to break up the sort of monotony, the plainness of our roof. You know, give it a little bit of shape. Also, just not have windows everywhere. So I did these little cubes that add some blue to the ceiling. It also, I feel like, brings it a little bit together. I don't know what I want to do with this center area quite yet. And no, I'm not entirely sure yet. I think like I might just bring the whole design straight across, you know what I mean? Like if that's all glass, that'd be pretty intense. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure that out in just a second. I just wanted to show you guys the roof in general. It's looking fairly good. I think what I want to do is make some lights next. There's a few different light sources in the game. Here they all are. I think probably one of these lamps is our best bet. What am I missing? Oh, we're out of coal. Well, I need to go get coal. I was going to use these as like a stand. I feel like these are a really cool lamp, and then I wanted to put something else, like a lamp on top, sort of. You know what I mean? Maybe like... Oh, you can rotate them right into the ground. I see. Interesting, interesting. Anyway, yeah, we got to figure out lamps. I might take a stab at that, but I want to show you guys the roof. I think it's actually really good right now. I think that's going to be really important, though. But I like just breaking it up a little bit. Yeah, I feel like it's a good vibe. It's dark in here, but we're about to fix that, hopefully. Well, it has been quite a hassle to get to this point. And if the game looks a little bit different, I turned up the graphics settings. If you guys didn't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter or you just don't care too much, I updated my graphics card, which led to a whole heap of issues, and it's not a big deal. I basically used a bunch of the recording time I was going to have for this episode to do that, which led to a bit of a nuisance. But anyway, I decided, you know what, let's see what Creativerse looks like on the highest graphics settings. And, well, one, the game, well, I still got the lag, but that's expected. And honestly, I don't like... I don't particularly like too much how this looks. I've never really tried taking around the settings and too much. For one, I hate motion blur. I think motion blur is like the worst thing ever. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. Looks very bizarre. Like, how does Spawn look? How does stuff look like this? Ew, look at these fancy shadows on the ground, and yeah, it looks okay. Honestly, I kind of preferred the way I had it before. I don't know, I might be playing around with the graphic settings over the next little bit, just to sort of view radius. Maybe that's... If I go low, does that... Ooh, computer already feels a lot better in the well, you know what, the shadows are still, they're fine. I don't really have too much preference when it comes to stuff like that. I also don't really like bloom. Does that make me a bad person? Maybe. There we go. There we go. Oh, look, it looks so much brighter without bloom. I don't know quite what bloom does. I assume it's what gives the lights their sort of weird area of effect. But anyway, yeah, I'm probably going to be tweaking the settings a little bit here and there. But yeah, we have one section of the roof left to do. Sorry, this is like the next day, so I'm a little bit flustered as to where I left off before. Also, you guys gave me all kinds of really great ideas for the tracks, which we are going to get to in just a second. But, yeah, I do want to finish the roof really badly, and I've sort of got an idea. I think I'm going to merge these two styles. Remy also gave me a cool idea to make, I guess, almost like a miniature tower, make the roof go up a little bit here. What I was thinking is maybe we can incorporate... Oh, I forgot to fix that area up there with the white. With the white case. Something still looks off. I'm going to change the graphics settings back to good. Field of view 75. Maybe that's what I liked. View radius. What if I turn this like down? What happens? Okay, so I'm seeing a lot less. Okay. Okay. Oh, it will re-enable all this garbage. Why don't we try like these maybe? That feels okay. Anyway, sorry. Some people hate the technical mumbo jumbo stuff, even though I haven't really talked too much. But yeah, basically, I had to spend some time switching on my graphics card, and then I had to put back in the old one and do some stuff, and then put back in the new one. And basically, I'm just a fool, and I should just buy pre-built computers, perhaps, maybe. But I'm going to try and fix this in the small amount of time I do have left to record, because then I got to render the video, which takes so long, you know? Okay, I'm going to stop complaining. I'm actually in a really good mood. I'm able to play all sorts of games that I couldn't before. Like, I was playing Overwatch on PC, and it felt so good and looked so good. I was playing PUBG, which is brand new to me, and I'm terrible at, but it was still fun. Anyway, yeah, this place is looking really good. I'm going to finish that roof. I also don't want to start... I think I left off last time saying I want to start doing the lighting. But my issue is I don't want to put in the lighting and then build the rest of the roof and be like, oh, wow, that's crazy dark. So I'm going to do this right now. All right, roof done. I'm pretty happy with it. I like we got the blue in. I like that we got the blue in the roof because that was something I was a little concerned about, was getting blue in the roof. I think the roof looks pretty good. I also like that we have a little bit of wood in it. You know what I mean? I think that's not bad. So, with the roof done, I do want to get a look at it sort of in brighter daylight, but I also kind of wanted to see it at night. So we're definitely going to need some more lighting in here, but I mean, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. It's weird that these industrial glass, or what are they called? Reinforced glass. They kind of glow. Like, look at them. They're kind of glowing. Yeah. Sorry, I've been playing a lot with my new graphics card. I went from a GT 720 to a 1050 Titan, or TI, or whatever. Which, I'm not a super technical guy, but it's a pretty massive leap, which is cool. So hopefully there's a bunch of new games I can play that I wasn't able to play before, which would be super exciting and awesome. But yeah, this place looks good. This place looks really good. Yeah, this place looks really good. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to think about lighting. Also, we have a thing over here, but no way to get to it. I just thought about that. I'm like, we have a far platform, but nothing to it. Which could be an issue. Could be issue. Could be issue. I've also been thinking about moving this platform down so that the stairways are underneath, but I don't think that'll work, because I don't think normal train stations would do that. Yeah, okay. Okay, time to figure out lighting. So there's a few different lighting options. I have to go get some coal. We have a few different lighting options. I think it's sort of between the gas lamp and the wood burning lamp for me. Just because I don't want to use any of the colored lighting options, just because I feel like they're a bit too colored. Maybe the yellow lamp, but I might as well use the wood burning lamp. The gas lamp's a little bit smaller, but it looks kind of strange. The wood burning lamp's a little bit bigger than I want. I kind of want an in-between size because I'm picky. The other option is this haunted lamp, but I think those would be a little bit out of place. I think either way, I'm going to get all three, and we'll try them out, and then maybe I'll let you guys, like, we'll figure it out in the comments. I like taking your guys' idea. I'll sort of put all three down. We'll see how they work. I also might try and finish the track today. I don't have a ton of time left to record. You guys had some awesome ideas for this, though. This is really dark in here now, isn't it? Just realized that. Like, I hate the flashlight, though. I don't like the, like, up-close light the flashlight gives. And I know I'm picky about things, but that's something that I've never really liked about the flashlight. I like it in caves, but I don't particularly like it when I'm, like, building. Does that make sense? I also don't like the way it looks in videos. I don't know. Do you guys like this? I find it's too, like, stuff is too bright up close and then too dark sort of far away. Anyway, I'm just going to spam some torches for the moment. Also, with the sun shafts enabled, you do get a little bit of light in through the windows, which is nice. I've criticized the game long times for that, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, imagine a big board there with, like, LEDs. So I think what I've figured out is I'm going to track what station people are in so you can see people move through the system if you're standing here watching this wall. I think that'll be really cool. So imagine that wall is LEDs that form a map, and you can see people go through the map if they're going through the subway system. I think it's going to be really neat. I do think we're going to have to take out these two boxes to the side and make the map sort of that wide. But that'll be fine. Anyway, I'm going to go get some coal so we can make these torches, these lamps, and we'll do that. I also need to make a bunch more. So from what you guys have sort of said, you like the iron stairs a lot. A lot of people liked the iron stairs as the rail. I think it looks really good as the rail. Somebody said to go like this, but I don't like that because rails have that little distance between here. We also have to figure out what we want to put underneath it. And then a few people suggested boulder wall as like a gravel for between, which looks pretty good, but maybe not inside of the train station. For one, it's a really busy block, which I think it's too busy for like right here. But I think what we might do is like mix it in with other textures and have sort of like a multi textured sort of thing. So maybe we can just for right now for you know, we can maybe do well, that's a little, see, they're even way too busy to do that. So maybe we won't use the stone boulder at all. I apologize. It was a good idea. I thought it would work actually, and then I saw it and I was like, wow, that's a very busy. Maybe we can mix, no, that looks bad mixed together. Somebody also mentioned cobblestone, which I have a huge weakness for the cobblestone in this game. I think it's like an absolutely gorgeous block. Let's get a little bit of each. I also, thank goodness, I have a ton of Ruddy Canyon stone. My only issue with this block, and I know I'm being picky, but it blends really well with the iron stairs, which is good, but also bad. But nobody's really seemed to like those, so we'll get rid of those. So we might be able to use this. Nobody seemed to like the iron between, which, okay, fair enough. Some people suggested wood, which I tried and I didn't particularly like, so that's wood. Also, other people suggested stone, which if we switch and use cobblestone underneath, stone might be an option. Stone looks okay. Let's just see. It's like, let's get a little mock-up of the cobblestone, which I do think is a good idea. There's stone. There's a torch. There's wood. See, I almost feel like the wood is too small. Does that make sense? No, too big? I don't know. Somebody also suggested ladders. I'm just trying out a lot of what people suggested, and, you know, we can make judgment calls based off that. So with ladders, we would also have to, like, put blocks down there. I mean, those do kind of look like railway ties, but I feel like if we went cobblestone underneath, that blends in pretty well, so it might not look like stellar just because it blends so well, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Maybe. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. If we go... It does look more like railway ties, but I think it blends too well. Well, maybe it'll be different once we have lighting in here. Anyway, I'll definitely make all those iron stairs and try and find something that goes underneath. I think I might just do another layer of, like, the industrial floor. That could be cool. That might be too busy with this. Yeah, that's kind of busy, isn't it? What if we... Yeah, I think I'll just go with the gray background. We'll do industrial floors as that block. But I'll try and get all the stairs made, at least for today. And you guys can let me know if you like the cobblestone or the stone or what. Because, yeah. Anyway, oh boy, I've just been testing ideas and wasting time. I'm going to go get the lamps, and we're going to end today looking at some lights. And then maybe we could figure out all this small detail work in the comments. Because honestly, once we figure it out, it'll be pretty quick to put in. It'll probably be 20 minutes, so. You know, I'm over here, I'm collecting coal. This is my tar farm. I'm sure you guys have seen this a million times, but if you have tar, you can let it run down, throw a freeze bomb at it, it makes coal, firebomb, it makes diamond, blah, blah, blah. I'm over here at my base making this, and, well, they're the gas lamps, by the way. These are one of the lamps we're going to try out, but I just wish there was a way that you could, like, I'm going through, I'm clicking all these, FF. I just wish there was a way you could, like, mass click them, you know? I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, if I have, like, a 5x5 grid of, of these guys, I can just, like, click the middle one and it collects all of them. It's like a super small quality of life. Why is... I thought it put similar items together. Look, my coal is just in 3 separate locations in my inventory. That's so bizarre. I don't know, just, like, I just, like, little, like, they should... I would love if they would do an update that's just, like, called the Quality of Life update. and it just adds like advanced processors, like just little, like the shift click into processors and stuff. Amazing quality of life change. Just like a few more little tweaks like that, I feel like could go such a long way towards just, I was going to say overall player happiness, but then I'm like, well, maybe it would just be my happiness, but I feel like people would be pretty ecstatic about them. But anyway, if you guys haven't seen this place, this was my original base. If you're new to the series, I decided to go for like an overgrown sort of like Aztec vibe throughout the forest. So it's not quite done. I've sort of abandoned it because I've just been building other things, but it's kind of cool. I really like the vibe of it out here. I come here quite a lot. And I have my storage room over here that you guys have probably seen before. But this was sort of just all like a plain forest. I threw in a pathway and I tried to make it look like stuff was like falling and there's leaves, and I've been trying to get more into like terraform and decorating, and it's starting to look good. But yeah, this is my storage room where I spend all too much time. Yeah, I just wish there was a way to queue up processors. That's really the biggest quality of life change I want. What kind of, just a general question for you guys. I've just been thinking about this a lot, just sort of general, just little things that I think could make a big difference in the game, like a way to auto-load processors or a faster processor. I'm just curious, what like quality of life changes in playing Creativerse would you guys like to see? Like, is there anything that just sort of you think would be like a real easy little tweak that would just be stellar? Because I'm just curious. Just a curiosity of mine. Anyway, let's go test some lamps. Alright, we got a few options. I feel like that came out so loud. I think this guy's too big. I think it's too blocky for this block structure. We're just gonna get rid of it. I love the color this gives off. I love the light it gives off, but I feel like it's one that you have to like hide below. So we've got a few options. One of which is to do like a wood planter with some sort of lantern type thing, which I think could look good. But not like right here, perhaps, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like the wood planter would work really well on, like, this platform, perhaps. Like, we could do a wood planter, and then, you know, like, here would be a good place for the wood planters. Because that platform would probably do, like, benches and stuff, so it might be a good idea to do, like, lanterns across there, is sort of my idea. So imagine that has, like, a light on top or whatever. You can see at the back, I was also testing out the haunted torches on the wall, which I like, but if you're close to them, they have spider webs and whatnot, which I'm not a huge fan of. I think they also look a bit house-y. Does that make sense? They look more like a light you'd have in like a house or a mansion, which they're supposed to be. So, well designed. Congratulations to the team that designed them. They look very much like what they're actually supposed to be for. Like, you know, they look like a haunted house torch. They're gorgeous. But I just think they're too proper or something for this build that we're doing right now. So what I've been leaning towards is these these gas lamps, perhaps on the wall, because they do get that little bracket when they're on the wall, which I think is really nice. And I don't think they're too out of place. They do look a bit strange for like the overall build, I think, just because they're kind of like small and you're kind of like, well, okay. No, that's too many of them. I mean, that's still fairly well lit with just the two of them there. Maybe. Now that I see them, like, by themselves, I feel like we might have to go with the wood planter idea, which we still could. The other big thing is when we're decorating. So over here, there's probably going to be, like, a little restaurant or an info center or something, so we can definitely hide some lighting and incorporate lighting into the actual build itself. Yeah, that could be an idea. Anyway, for now, I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, because I'm a little stuck on how I want to light this place. You know what, let's just do, like, let's see how one of these looks back here. Like, I was thinking on these pillars would be a good spot for these lights, but I've also been thinking it might be kind of cool. We don't get that much light during the day, but I was thinking it might be kind of cool to put all of our stuff on like a day-night sensor. I'm not sure entirely how we do it, but I thought it might be kind of neat to do like a day-night sensor. What I was thinking was having a sensor so when somebody walks into the building, it spawns a nighttime creature. So if the nighttime creature is in there, the lights are on. If it's not, it'll despawn and the lights will turn off. So we could have most of our lights, or some of the lights, like the ones that are visible, like probably half our lights would turn off during the day, so you have a bit more of a natural glow. I was also thinking maybe we could put like arcstone lights, try and hide those in places, so that occasionally you'd have arcstone lights during the day to like simulate daylight. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about for lighting, though. Next time, we're going to make a lot more progress. I'm sorry this episode was a little not as progress-heavy as usual. We did get a roof, which I really do like, actually. We did get a roof on, but honestly, I just had to spend a lot of time finagling with my computer, which I think will be great in the long run. So, yeah, I was contemplating putting like a walkway up to here so that we can use like this balcony up here. But I don't know. We'll figure that out. Next time we're going to do a lot of the interior decorating, which I'm pretty excited to get on. I want to start filling this place up, which will be really cool. This guy here, let me know what you guys think about him. The railway. I am going to use the iron stairs. Let me know if you guys like the cobblestone in the middle, if you like stone. We could try maybe dirt, but I think dirt would look super terrible for the inside of a train station, you know what I mean? I just want to get one last look in the daytime. So that early morning. Yeah, this place is looking good in the daytime. But anyway, yeah, lots of questions today. I'm sorry it was such a crazy episode, but it just ended up being that way. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I asked like 1.5 million questions, so I apologize for that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao!